probably recognise this exact shirt, makeup, hair, and well, ankle's a bit different. Most things from the end of last week's vlog. That's because you're correct. Welcome to another weekly vlog. We are on week 5, which is kind of exciting. Last week's vlog, even I'm gonna say it, was a bit shit, but this week, we've got some exciting things happening this week. I'm gonna try and actually go and see a flat in person. As long as no one takes my flats away from me before I can even go and see them, that's gonna happen. Flat viewing in London is so freaking stressful. I cannot put it into words. When I eventually get and sign a contract on a flat, I've moved pre-COVID, I've moved in the heart of COVID, and I've moved sort of post-COVID. So I have a lot of things to say and a lot of things I've learned. I've obviously moved to university, I've lived at home, I've done pretty much every type of living you can do, and I've had some of the worst experiences, but also some of the best experiences. I can say a lot about living in flats, so I might do a little segment of a vlog in a few weeks' time about that as well, but I need to do some serious tidying up, So we move out of this flat soon, and so my landlord, rightly so, has flat viewings, and this flat is a little bit disgusting. Alex is in Birmingham seeing some friends, so I have the flat to myself this weekend. I'm gonna tidy up, and then I think I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day having a slightly chill week. The reason why last week's vlog was so naff is because I was working like pretty much solidly the entire week, and so I'm gonna take this afternoon off of everything and just like have a chill one, and then tomorrow I'm gonna actually sort through my makeup, which I personally am so excited about. Time to start tidying. Let me show you what I've got to contend with. So I unboxed the glossy box at the tail end of last week's vlog, so that is just like everywhere. I also pulled forward some of my drawers so that I could film an Instagram reel. I've obviously just done my hair. So yeah, just general chaos. And then the state of my table is a little bit grim, so I need to wipe down the table. The rest of the flat actually isn't too bad. Like, it's actually pretty tidy. It just kind of needs a few things putting away. First things first, it's time to tidy up this. Ta-da! So I actually have another package over at Concierge to collect, and I also need to take the recycling down. Recycling is dealt with. I have no idea what this is for. I received one of their cleansing brushes, and they were supposed to have sent this with it and didn't. This is PR from a brand called PMD. I have their cleansing brush and it's really, really lovely. So this is supposed to be a silver infused microfiber makeup removing cloths, which you're supposed to be able to use without any makeup cleanser. I've got a full face of makeup on now. Maybe this evening I'll try it and see if it works. I've got 3 more of the Christmas, what are these called, chocolate fingers from Cadbury's. So I'm gonna munch on these. As the clock so helpfully tells you, the time is now 5:23. So I thought I would take this moment to start the makeup declutter. I've been storing my makeup in this set of Alex 5 drawers, and then these acrylic drawers, which are from Amazon, for a couple of years now, and the storage method has absolutely done me proud. And then since moving into this flat, I bought these acrylic drawer organizers off of Amazon again. I'm just gonna quickly go through the drawers. So because these drawers don't actually have too much product in them, I don't think it's going to take me too long to sort out, but I just want to go through and have a quick declutter and a quick sort through all the things in my drawers. We've got foundations at the front here. I've only got 4 foundations on the go at the moment, which is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, the IT Your Skin But Better CC Cream, the NARS Sheer Glow, and the L'Oreal True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. So I'm definitely going to keep all 4 of these. And then I've got the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray, which the lid for is actually here. And then I've got another setting spray up here, which is from the Friends Revolution range. I am actually not a massive fan of this, so I'm actually going to pass on this one. So I'm going to put my little to pass collection up here. Anything I'm passing on, I'll offer to friends and family, and then I'll just have to recycle because a lot of it I've actually used. I've only got 4 concealers in here. So I've got the Fenty Pro Filter, got a Revolution one, a L'Oreal one, and a Rimmel one. This is my nail oil, which I use every single time I do my nails, so that just kind of lives in there. And then on the primer front, trying to use this up, but I actually just don't like this. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 8 Hour Makeup Primer. I don't know why I'm trying. I'm just gonna I've then got the Banana Bright one, which I love, and the Fenty Pro Filter, which I also absolutely love. This Smashbox little primer I've had for years, so it's 100% gone off. And then I have the Anika Radiant Glow Veil, which is also beautiful. So I'm just going to leave those 3 there. And then at the back I have 2 of the Superdrug Nail Polish Remover Pads and these eyelashes, which I will probably never wear, but they're like the only eyelashes I probably would wear. So I just sort of keep hold of them just in case. And then this is the lid for my NARS foundation. And then I've got 2 powders on the go. So I've got the Revlon Colour Stay. I hit pan on this morning. And the RCMA No Colour Powder. A little bit has come out of it, but fundamentally there's not much in this drawer to start off with. Next up, we have face powders, bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. At the back here, we have empty makeup products, which I'm storing up for a video / blog post / God knows what. So that's gonna live back there. I'm gonna start up here with the face palettes. I've got the Revlon Sculpt and Highlight palette, which I am currently working my way through and I absolutely love. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Face in a palette, which we all know is a firm favourite, so there's no way I'm getting rid of that. We have the Natasha Denona Blush Glow Duo, which is absolutely stunning, so totally keeping hold of that one. This is one of those products that I keep hold of every single time. It's the Stila Perfect Me Perfect Hue palette. Blushes in here just really don't suit me. This highlighter is just really kind of lackluster, and then I like the eyeshadows but not enough to keep this palette, so I'm actually going to pass this one on. I then have my Too Faced Natural Face palette. I just love it. It's absolutely beautiful, so 100% keeping hold of that one. I have the Huda Beauty Winter Highlight palette, which is beautiful, and then the Sleek Contour and Face Blush palette, which is really, really lovely. I just don't use it, so I'm actually going to get rid of that one too. I then got in here my Larizzi Contour Cream Stick, which is beautiful. I'm just going to pop that there. And then I've got 2 of the L'Oreal Infallible Blush palettes, which I actually have really started to love, so I'm going to hold on to those 2. Gonna move on to highlighters. I've got the Sleek Solstice highlighter palette. I only use this shade down here and it's pretty much finished. So I'm gonna finish up that shade, and then this one will be one that I take out of my collection. I've got this one, which is the Revolution Pro Lustre highlighter, which I am currently using and currently loving. I have the Rosie for Autograph from M&S one. This is in the shade Rosebud. I do absolutely love this. It's actually not available to buy anymore, but it's a really lovely kind of everyday highlight shade. And then we've got the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and I actually have 2 of these, so I'm going to keep one and pass on the other one. This one hasn't even been opened yet. And then I have a mini of the Ofra highlight in the shade Rodeo Drive, which is a tad dark for me, but it's just really pretty. So I'm going to hold on to these 4. Up the front here we have bronzers. So this is a firm favourite, this Larizzi Contour Stick. We'll pop it down there just so it's out of the way. We have my Hoola Benefit Bronzer, which I adore. I've got a very poorly looking Body Shop bronzer, which I've actually repurchased, but I think this one has hard panned because you can't really get any colour off of it. plus the lid separated. We have the infamous butter bronzer. So this is actually a really lovely colour, but I can smell it now. I cannot stand the scent of this bronzer at all, so I'm gonna actually controversially get rid of it. We've then got the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, which is a firm favourite. Got the Milani bronzer. I've actually not had this in my collection very long. It's got a faint scent like the butter bronzer, but it's really not as strong. I think I'm going to try this out a little bit longer and then make a call on it. And then I've got my very favourite Max Factor Creme Bronze in the shade Light Gold. I've actually had 2 of these now. This is my second one. Last but not least, we have blushes. So we all know that I've recently become a little bit obsessed with blush, but there are some in here that I certainly don't use. NARS Orgasm, I've actually hit pan on, so there's no way I'm going to get rid of this because I just love it. Ditto with my Tarte blush, which I have one in the shade Peaceful and one which I think is under here, the shade Quirky, so they're both staying. This Natasha Denona blush is absolutely stunning. It's really like bright and poppy, and we all know that the Hourglass blush in the shade Luminous Flush is another firm favourite. I've got the Pixie blush, which is in the shade Beach Rose, but I don't know if it's because this one's old or because of the shade of it, but it just looks really muddy on me. I'm just going to pass it on because every time I wear it I regret putting it on. And then this blush here, which is from Soap and Glory, it's the Glow All Out blush in the shade Shimmer Switch. It is a really lovely kind of pinky colour, but it's just not something I ever reach for, so I'm going to pass on this one too. I've also got in here a mini of the Benefit California blush, which is a really nice shade. I don't know if it's because it's a sample or what, but I just don't find myself reaching for this. And then last but not least is the L'Oreal Life's Peach blush, which is in the most gorgeous peachy shade. I am going to hold on to this one. Now we're just on to the cream blushes that I have. We all know this Fenty cream blush is going absolutely nowhere. Neither are any of the e.l.f. putty blushes. They are absolute firm favourites. I have them in every shade. I have this Dear Dahlia blush, which is absolutely beautiful. So you've got a cream blush on one side and a kind of powdery, shimmery blush on the other. Paired together, they are absolutely beautiful. And then I have one of the Anika cheek and lip creams in the shade Dust. This is also absolutely beautiful. And then I have one of the mini Milk Makeup cream blushes. I have used this quite a lot, as you can tell, but yeah, that's dry as anything. So this is actually just dried up, so this needs to go in the bin. I feel like I've really downscaled this quite a bit. I also found in the back this Deuce highlight, which was a real firm favourite for a really long time, but I really just don't reach for it anymore, so I'm going to pass on that one. But this is how this drawer is looking. It's much more organised, much more seamless. I've still got all my empties at the back, which I can't wait to talk you through at the end of the year. There's one or two in here that will probably make it into there. Yeah, that's how this drawer is looking. Next up, we have the eyes, eyebrows and nail polish drawer. Let's just dive right in. So first things first, we've got all of these nail polishes at the back. Now a lot of these have actually just dried up, so a lot of them just aren't really usable anymore. We've got the Essie Leave No Trace nail polish remover, which is one of the worst nail polish removers I have ever tried, so that is gonna go in the bin. I've tried to persevere with it. I've used about half of it, but it just doesn't work. A couple that I'm gonna keep hold of is the Barry M Matte Top Coat. We've got the L'Oreal, oh, this one's all dried up, so that's probably gonna have to go in the bin. I mean, I love this one, but it's also dried up. This is the Barry M Jelly High Shine in the shade Chai. I've had a lot of these nail polishes since I was a student. I will keep hold of the other Barry M top coat that I've got. I'm going to get rid of this Essie nail polish. I'm going to keep hold of this one, which is the Essie polish in the shade Mademoiselle. It probably just needs shaking up a little bit, but it's a really nice kind of, you know, gives yourself a bit of colour without actually giving you any colour. This one I can probably salvage. This is the Berry M in the shade Mediterranean. It's got this beautiful duochrome colour to it. This Essie nail polish in the shade Bahama Mama is another lovely shade I'm going to keep hold of. This Berry M shade in Ginger I'm going to keep hold of. I'm going to keep hold of this Red Blaze Gold glitter because it's really, really lovely. And I'm going to keep hold of this shimmer from Leighton Jenny, but I'm going to pass on this one. I think that is an absolutely fine and happy little collection. Down here I've got lots of shimmers, which I just don't use any of them, so I think it's about time to just pass on them. So I've got these collections from Dear Dahlia. They are lovely, I just don't find myself ever reaching for them, so they're going to go over there. We've got these glitter crystals from Collection. Who remembers these? These are absolute classics, but I just don't need them, so I'm going to pass on those too. We've got the By Terry Ombre Black Star, which I do actually use, and these Sleek Eye Art eyeliners, which I also use. So I'm going to hold on to those ones. And then in this little collection here of eyeliners, I absolutely love eyeliners. So this collection, one that's in a white shade, is dreadful. So I'm actually going to just chuck that all in the bin. But I think I'm going to hold on to everything else in this drawer. So we've got a really nice collection of Ico, NYX, Benefit and L'Oreal eyeliners, which are in all sorts of colours. And then I have this Anika Loose Mineral in the shade Copper Crush, which is stunning. So next, I have all of the e.l.f. palettes, but I've actually got rid of the rest of them and just kept hold of these three because they're the ones that kind of resonate most with me. I've got two of the Obsessions palettes from Huda Beauty, which I'm going to keep hold of. My NARS Isolde Duo, which is absolutely stunning. I've got the Dear Dahlia like double-sided eye thing, which I have just stuck my nail into, but also I love this shade. I don't use the other shade, but I'm going to keep hold of it anyway. And then I have one of the Mina cream eyeshadows, which is gorgeous, so I'm going to keep hold of this little collection here. I've actually got a Sally Hansen nail polish and nail polish topper, which I'm going to keep hold of. And then in the front here with all of these mascaras, I am working my way through this one, which is the Anika the mascara. I can't get rid of the Lash Sensational because it's a classic. And these two minis I really, really like, so I'm working my way through those. But I am going to get rid of the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara because it's just a bit naff, isn't it? But I've also got a backup here of the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, so I'm just going to hold on to that until I finished everything else. On the tool front, I was gifted some of these extractor things from Tweezerman, but I just don't really know what I'm going to do with them, so I'm actually just going to get rid of them. Yeah, they're for like whitehead and blackheads, but I don't know what I'm doing with them. And then I'm just going to hold on to everything else in there. And from a brow perspective, this Refy brow gel is empty, and this Revolution brow gel is a bit grim. So these are basically both empties, so I'm just gonna pass on them. I've got two of the Dear Dahlia eyebrow pencils that I'm working my way through. I've got a Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim pencil that I haven't opened yet, and I've got the Lord & Berry Perfect Brow Pencil, which I'm actually gonna pass on. So there you go. That is what this drawer is now looking like. So my camera is actually flashing that it's about to overheat, so I'm gonna stop. These are all of the products that I have got out of my collection in this little declutter. I'll do my eyeshadow palettes either later in this vlog, or potentially I'll even save them for next time. And then obviously I've got lipsticks to tackle as well. So I'm gonna leave that here and get back to my day. But I really hope you enjoyed this little segment. I love a declutter. I find it so refreshing, and it's just like the perfect, like, expel all the things you don't need from your life and just keep the things in your collection that you actually want to use and you like, and makes you feel a little bit better about things. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little segment, and let's get on with my day.
A talent, what a dancing talent.
I mean, I look a little bit like I'm about to massacre you, but I promise that I'm not. I've just got it's called the Rachel mask from the Revolution and Friends collaboration. I can't stop laughing at myself. So just gonna keep this on for the next 15 minutes and watch Strictly, and I'll catch up with you when this is off my face, because there you go, I look a little bit more normal. What I came to tell you about before I completely lost it and therefore couldn't vlog anymore was that this flat is booked out, if that's the right expression, for most of tomorrow morning. There's my landlord seems to be able to book in flat viewings like no one I've ever met in my entire life. We've got flat viewings in this flat solidly tomorrow from 10:30 till 1:30, I want to say, just so that I don't have to meet like weird strangers in my flat constantly all morning. I'm gonna leave the flat, I'm gonna go to Greenwich by myself like a cool kid, and I'm just gonna like walk around. Like, obviously Alex and I walked through Greenwich the night, but we spent more time in North Greenwich, and I think the flats there are like far and few between. So I think I'm gonna go and look around Greenwich itself and the riverfront of Maze Hill, and just kind of get a feel for that kind of area and the distance from there to train stations, and just see how it goes. But yeah, I just wanted to like quickly catch up on that, because I think tomorrow morning I'm going to be like up and out, so I probably won't speak to you until I am actually on my way to Greenwich tomorrow morning. I am back. So it's now 1:30. I haven't actually eaten anything all day, so I'm gonna have some vegetable soup and a tiger baton from Tesco. I had the nicest time walking around Greenwich. It's truly the kind of place that I want to live, as opposed to down here in Croydon. I mean, the flat's empty, so I assume Rich managed to get all his flat viewings in. I'm gonna see how many steps I walked, because I feel like I walked a long old way. 12,446 steps. I'll speak to you guys in a bit. There you go, content taken. I just use this sticky back marble paper. Some products I was taking photos of that I haven't yet put away, but let's put all this away. I'll upload the photos onto my Mac, edit them, and get some blog posts written. Time to use my cleansing cloth for the first time. Wet cloth before use, dampen with warm water and gently wipe off, rinse cloth and machine wash as needed. I'm always sceptical about these things. Makeup is starting to rub off a little bit because it's been on all day, but I'm going to do this side of my face and just see what happens. I mean, it's gross, but it even removed mascara. Like, I feel like it's a bit like stiffer than using like an actual makeup cleanser. Like, I feel like you have to wipe it on your face a little bit harder. But if you were going somewhere and you didn't want to take makeup remover with you, this would totally work. Although I feel like you're gonna have to continuously wash it, so it'll be interesting to see after you've washed it, like even just once, whether it still works. But like, that took like seconds. This is basically sorcery. Like, so I've never tried one of these before, but this is the PMD Silver Pure Microfiber Makeup Cleansing Cloth. I got gifted this one. Never tried one before, but it 100% works. So I'm gonna finish off my skincare routine. I'm gonna do a second cleanse because I always do one, and then yeah, it works. Magic. Hi, I've just spent the last kind of hour or so catching up on Instagram comments because I've been the worst. Just caught up, feeling a bit more refreshed and like ready to like restart again. But I only bought 3 things from New Look, but I thought I would share with you what I bought because New Look is like one of my favourite shops. I just picked up a nice kind of yellowy cream jumper. This one's in a medium. My UK 12, 14, depending on the shop. This was only £19.99. I've actually already worn it, but it's just a really simple yellowy cream jumper. Also, if you've ever worn tights that just don't stay up, then they absolutely suck. I used to get Primark tights all the time, but the most recent pair of Primark tights that I bought just do not stay up. So I've decided to try the New Look ones. I've actually never tried New Look tights before, but I got them in a size large. They're opaque 100 denier, and I will let you know how I get on with them. The last thing I've picked up is a skirt. So I just thought, I've got a few of these, or had a few of these over the years. They've just got an elasticated waist. They're like a long midi skirt, and this one's in just like a black floral pattern. It was £19.99. Got it in a UK size 12, and I just thought, paired with like even this, paired with like a nice chunky jumper, it's actually gonna be like a really nice piece for the autumn. They're the 3 things I picked up from New Look. I've got a flat viewing tomorrow. I'm gonna try booking a few more tomorrow morning so that our like trip to Greenwich can be like really constructive, which is very, very exciting. And that's about all I've got to tell you. So I hope you guys are having the best time, and I'll speak to you guys later. Hi guys. So I've just come back from a couple of flat viewings. Nothing to report really. We went to go see what was advertised as a 1-bed at 1,300, and then we got there and it was a 2-bed at 1,600, and she was like, I thought I should have told you. Anyway, so nothing to report on those flat viewings. A lot of these developments, once you've seen one flat in the development, you've kind of seen all of them. So it was kind of good to go, even if for one reason or another they all didn't work. I am in desperate need of washing. I look mental. I'm in desperate need of washing my hair. I am actually going to jump in the bath and put in a really hydrating hair mask because my scalp is so dry at the moment. I'm going to use the Garnier Ultimate Blends Nourishing Hair Food. A good chunk of this in and like leave it in for a long time. And then from a skincare perspective, I'm gonna cleanse my face with the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. I am pretty much like 2/3 of the way through this. And then I'm gonna use the Alganist Alive Prebiotic Balancing Mask, which I think is one of my favourite like skincare face masks ever. I'm gonna use these 2, and I'm gonna watch Good Girls on Netflix and yeah, just have a chill evening. Hi guys, so we've got another flat viewing booked for Friday. Just need to confirm that I'm happy with the new flat time. I don't know my password. I've created an account literally as I left the office for Purple Bricks, and I've already forgot my password. That's about it. It's basically my only update. I obviously had my bath yesterday. I woke up, I went to work. Alex and I are gonna make lasagna for dinner, which I am the most excited about. I will probably speak to you guys later. I mean, the rain is coming in sideways, so this lighting's probably not as good as it normally is. Welcome to the 1st of October. It's now officially autumn. Well, it's been autumn for a while, but it's now officially like the autumn month in my opinion. So the weather has certainly taken a turn for the worst, let's just say. I have had 2 packages delivered to concierge. One is a birthday present from my gran because it's more her handwriting than anything. But this one I don't recognise, so I'm going to open it. So I've got some PR, but I have no recollection of anything about it. We hope you love these products as much as we do, from Lillian Loaf and from RHM Comms. So this is the Repair and Renew Bioactive Oil. I've then got the Luminous Face Polish and the Daily Delicate Facial Lotion. I'm going to open the face polish because love a good face polish. I really like the branding, like the kind of grey and white. It's kind of cool. So this is the packaging of it. So it says, the combination of crushed walnuts with essential oils and natural pumice helps eliminate dead skin cells, decongested pores, and boost circulation, leaving your face feeling velvety soft. Oh, look at that packaging. They're my 3 little goodies. Thanks so much, Lillian Loaf. I can't wait to try them out. And then obviously my first birthday present. I'm gonna pop this, I want to say under the tree, but it's the wrong time of year. I'll just pop this down here. It's Friday. Today is the flat viewing that we've been excited for all week. I have no news yet to say don't come in because it's gone, so fingers crossed. I will speak to you guys later, and what a day. So we were one of 30 people looking at that flat, which is a little bit nuts. And if you want to know how the London rental market's going, 30 people in a 3-hour time slot to look at one flat that went up yesterday. The weather is now weirdly sunny. I am officially out of office for a week. As I mentioned earlier in this vlog, next week is my birthday, so I've got some really lovely things planned and I can't wait for you to see next week's vlog. I'm seeing friends, I'm going places, I'm doing things. I have a couple of days of just like chilling in there, but I am so excited. Apart from the odd like 2 or 3 days I've had in September, it's the first proper time off I've had since we started like the onset of the season, so since like February or January. So it's well in need. It's been a very, very stressful summer. Trying to run events in the last 18 months has not been an easy feat, so I'm just looking forward to having a week off. Yeah, I am just feeling good. So I am going to, because I've got such a busy day tomorrow and actually on Sunday as well, I'm going to end this vlog here just so I can get it edited and up in time for Sunday so that I don't miss a day, just because I get slightly obsessed with things like not missing deadlines, even though they're arbitrary and no one really cares. Also, quick question before I sign off. It's not really a question. Well, it is a question. I'll put it on Instagram. It'll be a question on Instagram. I'm really scatty. Would you, alongside these vlogs, which I'm really kind of enjoying putting together, it's quite nice editing like the last 7 days of your life, would you like kind of actual proper sit down content alongside these? So let's say on like a Wednesday or a Thursday or a Tuesday or a day that isn't Sunday, I put out an empties or a haul or a shop my stash or what I eat in a day or any of those kinds of like normal videos. Would they be interesting? Would you care about those? I've got a few of them up on my channel already that I've had up for a little while. We'll put a poll up on Instagram some point today. I'll do it today on Sunday on the day this vlog goes up. But if you're watching this vlog after that day has passed, leave something in the comments below. But I will see you guys in a week. Sorry for this really scatty and confused and erratic ending. A flat viewing with 30 other people was pretty stressful. So, but I will speak to you guys later and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.